What's up everybody, my name is Vincent and welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon in the crypto universe. Today's Wednesday, October 22nd. Now in today's dog video, the whole market is actually taking a pullback. Now in this video, I don't want to specifically be talking about the market because obviously we can't control what's going on in the macro scheme of things, especially with Bitcoin's price, altcoins, and meme coins. But what I can tell you is that there's always something to talk about with dog. And our primary focus in this video today is to talk about the Gemini charity that's in collaboration with Solana to raise money for the St. Jude Hospital, which we know provides treatment to children that will have the support that they need to go through their cancer treatments. And this is what separates us, the dog army, from any other meme coin specifically, because every other meme coin may have fake artificial pumps, market makers, insiders, and teams. The dog community is not only 100% organic, we are real people supporting a great cause. This is what makes us better than any other meme community, and I want to talk to you about how today is the last day to participate by either donating $1, $10, $100, or whatever to support this cause. And I think, and I will share with you how this may benefit us with Gemini. Now, let's go ahead and smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join us on X, and please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I'll never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. Guys and girls, let's get right into it. Okay, so obviously dog is down around 9%. You must be wondering, is this bad for dog? Well, let's go and look at Bitcoin's price. Bitcoin's actually down roughly 3.85%. That's actually quite a lot. Just a couple days ago, we were at 112,000. We're now at 107,000. Now, looking at meme coins, look at Pudgy Penguins, down 10%, Dog Whiff Hat down 12%, SPX 6900 down 12%, Useless Coin, which I've never even heard of, probably is useless, 16% to the downside, SEC down 14%, Dog down 9%. So obviously it's not just dog, it's everything. Now, who's accumulating on the dip? C2 Blockchain did tweet yesterday that they acquired roughly around 11 million dog tokens, and that's fantastic. Now they have a total treasury of 524 million. They are continuing to grow their treasury. We know that they are trying to stack 1 billion dog tokens in their treasury, which is very exciting. Now let's talk about the Gemini charity fund. Now that we can't control what's going on in the market, but we can still support a great cause. So this is actually happening right now as we speak, this live stream, and they're basically meeting their goal to raise funds to treat childhood cancer. Now with St. Jude, you know that that's their primary focus, and they've actually already met over $1 million in this donation. Now as you can see, we're seeing the dog army starting to donate. So as you can see, we have Giovanni, who's part of the team member over at the credit card department at Gemini. He says, can the dog army get 1,000 in donations? I'm waiting. And don't forget, Giovanni is very bullish on dog. He's actually going to buy dog once we meet that 1,000 goal. And I actually have some great news. So you see this user called Selfmade, or AKA Made Not Given. Well, he donated roughly $533 to this fund. Gemini said thank you. But not only that, to top it off, we also had Vito. Vito is the founder of the dog plushies and also Dog Bitcoin. I hope that website does come back on X, but this was his donation as well, $596. So we already met the $1,000 goal. So if anything, Giovanni should be buying $1,000 worth of dog and also to join the dog army. But I also want to top it off because I also donated roughly 5.6 Solana to the charity myself. So we have now already surpassed $2,000 for this charity. And guess who commented down below? It was none other than the St. Jude X account saying big thanks to the dog army. Now this screenshot alone, I want you to pause really quickly. This alone is very huge. This specific response from St. Jude, because this just goes to show you why other meme coins such as Dogecoin, Pepe, Floki, SPX 6900, Pudgy Penguins, the fact that this is happening with the dog army just goes to show that this is what separates us from those other meme coin communities, is that we're not selfish. We are here to support causes. Even Vito created a video with this influencer called NK to support dogs with disabilities to give them new homes. This is another thing where the dog army stands, is regardless of what happens in the market, the dog army wants to support a great cause. us. And this is the donation page right here, and you actually can see my name in the number 8 ranking position. So even though it says 68,000 right around here on this website, they've actually raised roughly around $1 million to meet the goal for supporting this charity, which is absolutely exciting. So I'm just letting everybody know today at 3:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, which is 12:30 Pacific Standard Time, Leonidas and I will be joining this live stream. I think it's going to last roughly around half an hour. Now, one of the benefits of attending this live stream is that it's going to be showcased to the hundreds of thousands of followers on Gemini's account, but also over the 1 million subscribers and followers on the Solana account. So this will be live streamed on both of those accounts. So it's all about garner exposure for Dog, but also supporting such a great cause. So hopefully you can join us during this live stream. Make sure to type in Dog in the live chat. And also, if you can, make a donation and make sure to leave a note saying, you know, this donation is coming from the Dog Army. The reason all this benefits Dog and the community is because Gemini is watching. Gemini has actually been paying attention to everything the Dog Army is doing. And how they're going to want to support in the future is to list Dog for spot trading, because we showed up every single step of the way for supporting such great causes like this. Now, overall, in the macro scheme of things, you can't control what's going on with the market of Dog, okay? I mean, what's ever going on with Bitcoin's price is obviously going to affect everything. And that's why we're seeing right now in the fear and greed index for crypto that we're back into the extreme fear, and that's really good. The reason I think it's really good to be in extreme fear is that whenever we see ourselves in extreme fear for quite a long time, I saw that there was another pump for Dog right after that. Even if we go back in the past history, we saw that every time we were in extreme fear and greed, we saw the price of Dog just kind of consolidating before we reached into the extreme greed to greed zone, which is the green section right here. So just notice that pattern. So who knows how long this will last, but to me, you're seeing what C2 blockchain is doing and what other whales are doing. They're accumulating Dog on the dips, which is something that I would do. And also, we're supporting such great causes such as the St. Jude charity in collaboration with Gemini and Solana. So I hope to see you during the live stream today. It should be really fun, and I want to support such a great cause. But regardless, whatever is going on with the market of Dog, we're always going to be here. And obviously, I'll be back tomorrow to provide more updates. So as always, be sure to smash up that like button, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to join us on X to receive all of our alpha calls and updates regarding Dog on the Moon. Till then, see you guys girls next time.